Western Spring Television. Ours it is.
Hello, good afternoon and welcome to WSTV, Western Spring Television, Agumbelewo, Oshobo, and to the program, Pertinent Questions. It's your flagship production on this station and it comes your way every Monday at 1. Welcome once again, I will say. It's been 6 months or thereabout since the old order changed in Nigeria, and new brooms began to sweep the landmarks of our nation. Has the saying that new brooms sweep clean or cleaner, has it been our lot the last 6 months since the Bola Ahmed Tinubu presidency started to run affairs in this country? What are the parameters by which governance in Nigeria could be assessed as things are in the 6 months since the baton changed from the old to the new? There must be very different perspectives to push, and many people have different things to say, depending on which side of the divide they belong. This afternoon, our intention is to assess the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the last 6 months. Has it lived up to expectation? Is there hope? And will such hope ever get renewed as he has promised Nigerians? In the studio with me is a man who has joined the age of the septuagenarians in the land. And for that reason, he qualifies to be somebody because he has a pedigree. He's a politician, a former lawmaker, a financial expert, and a publisher. I'm speaking of no other person than Honorable ADELAKUN. He is my guest on Pertinent Questions on WSTV today. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad to congratulate you. You turned 70 just about 2 weeks ago. And for somebody like that who is a septuagenarian, 70-year-old, you must have had so much. You must have seen so many things too, particularly since the turn of the military era and to the Agari era and to the again military era and the current dispensation that has seen 22, 23 years, 24 years of our existence as a nation that has come to rebirth democracy. But if you permit me, I want to ask, am I right? Okay, let me put it there. Am I right to say you have now joined the 70 and above group, a group of Nigerian elders who have almost intolerably made things very difficult for the younger and up-and-coming one? Will I be right to describe you into that, now that you are 70?
As a person, I know that I have not, as a person, I have not in any way been making anything difficult for anybody.
Okay.
And I don't intend to. But the truth of the matter is that Nigerians, being what we are and what we have been, we seem to really be in a hurry to get things over. And we are also in a hurry to get rich. This drive makes us not even go into matters one step after the other. But I wouldn't exonerate the leadership for what we have, because there is no doubt about the fact that we got where we are today as a result of leadership deficit. And being that as it may, we need to do something, because I have seen in the real balance of things that the situation in Nigeria is not different from elsewhere. The other elsewhere where we think they are enjoying is because they respect order. Orderliness, they say, is next to godliness. But here, we want to do things as it pleases us. And it cannot be that. We should do things as it ought to be.
System.
The system must be in place for things to work normally. For Nigerians, I don't know the kind of breed that we are. We believe that using my might, using whatever I want, I can get what I want to get. And we are not painstaking in anything we are doing. To a great extent, we have suffered even our own ineffectiveness. And we don't even know we are affecting ourselves one way or the other. So I think, to a greater extent, that like I think it was Dora Akili was trying to bring something on, that the change starts with me. We didn't allow that longer to really go down at that point in time. It is a fact that if we want a change in Nigeria, it must begin with us. It must begin with the individual. And that is how I think the decision has been. Nigeria is not incurable. As a matter of fact, I listened to one person that was lecturing that this is a country where the best of our brains are abroad. And if we lose the best of our brain abroad, it shows the level of corruption that those ones cannot take. And the moment they attain what they wanted to attain, they are off on the next flight to where they feel they can get satisfied. But why not Nigeria? Time was that the Queen of England came to Nigeria, even the Oba of Mecca came to the UCH for treatment. Does that happen this day again? Is it not the same Nigeria?
It's only historical. Because in the last 30, 40 years,
yes,
such a feat has not been repeated.
Repeated, yes. But what I'm saying is that it is not as if it is impossible for Nigeria to get where we expected it to.
Okay. Let's come to the nitty-gritty of our presentation today. I will start. There is the perspective that our president is traveling too much. The last 6 months, he has been almost everywhere. People think, they may not be right or wrong, but some people think he should sit at home and solve the nitty-gritty problems, especially security, unemployment, and lack completely. Because investors he is going out to woo are not likely to come to an environment that is polluted and not safe.
Thank you very much. I think the perspective, to my mind, is very wrong. The president will not stay home to go and fight Boko Haram. And that is why he has a team. The team, the people are there. And that is why he gave them that marching order that if you are not doing well, you get fired. And the division of labor that we have should give each of them that opportunity to do their own bit. And if they are not doing well, you get fired and put somebody else. It is because people are not even getting that reprimand that they do whatever they like when they get to office. As far as I'm concerned, the president does not have to stay in here and begin to hold the gun and what have you. But the truth of the matter is that we need the foreign aspect of it to showcase whatever the good things Nigeria is trying to become. And even the investors, we need that direct investment, the direct foreign investment in Nigeria. And if you do not go over to attract them, they are not going to come here. As a matter of fact, I would not say he's traveling too much. I would rather say that he has given portfolios to people who are supposed to do whatever they are supposed to do, and they should be seen to be doing it very well. And to a great extent, I would say by my own estimation, there is a lot of decimation of the insurgency